Come on. Hello ladies, welcome to Penny's place. Bit blustery, bit very warm still. Yes, quite a pleasant day really. I say it's just a bit overcast and a bit breezy. Now the other day I got a lovely little gift parcel from Purple Nana, Linda, and amongst them were these lovely 50p shape, I don't know what to call them, tags, and I thought they were adorable. I mean, who doesn't love Winnie the Pooh anyway, but I thought they were absolutely lovely. So I thought I'd like to do something like this. Oh, that's the cat just gone. I'd like to do something like this for my next journal. So looking at them, I thought of honeycombs, and that spurred me on then to do something about bees and honeycombs. So this is two that I've already done. I don't think they've come out too bad at all. Late last night, and it was late, very late last night, when I didn't come up with the idea just then, but I was just plastering napkins, you know, to card and stuff like that, and envelopes and little bits of cardboard and things like that. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm hoping to decorate some envelopes and what have you. So when I was doing that, I thought, oh, them honeycombs. So I've stuck on this card. Now this is just medium thickness card. It's actually from Arthur's place, the rubbish dump. Some like green cards they used to write on and what have you. I've not got one in front of me, have I? No. So I'm looking around like this. Now it sometimes brings brown ones home and sometimes green. So I used the green ones because I thought it was quite a nice backdrop colour. And I'll show you what I did anyway. So the first thing is, well, on mine I just put tissue paper on, but you can put anything you like. So these are just some scrappy napkins that I had. Before I did that, I actually did decoupage the back just with some more scrap paper that was lying around. This happens to be in grid form, and that will tell you how I did it. So I'm picking out this one, and as I say, first thing I did was I copied the design from Linda, Purple Nana, and then so it's exactly the same size, and then stuck the tissue on and cut round it. So the next thing I want to do is to emphasise the flowers a bit. So I got my little painting pencils out, watercolour pencils, and just roughly, very roughly as that, just paint in a little bit more of the flower, like that, and then on the outer side I've got some paler. Now you don't have to use water to blend it in. If you like it like this, you can leave it like that. That's a bit loose, that bit pen, but it doesn't matter because it must probably be hidden anyway. There'll be a bit more stuff on it. But the main ones I don't want to rip really. So let's just emphasise the blue a bit, and there's a bit of yellow in there, so I'll just go around with a bit of yellow. I'm not sure if they look like they're on a tree, so I presume it's some kind of blossom, but usually blossoms pinky or white, but anyway, this is blue. So I will just blend it in. All I've got is a brush, a water brush. Mr. Pitt's going to walk past us again. Hold on. Bye. And I've got a little shell here. A little shell, flat shell, which I thought Mr. Pip might tip over them. Just with a little tiny drop of water, but there is water in this pen as well. So just blend it in really, just to emphasise that colour a bit more. Okay, put that down. And I think we'll do the green as well. Now about this green, I've got a darker green as well. This is leaf green from the ink tanks, and this is Prismala, and I don't know the colour. It's green, pale green. So you've got to be gentle, much more gentle than me, because it's only tissue paper that you're doing it on. But you won't see that, promise. You won't be able to see that. So we'll colour that one in a little bit. I mean, you could use a bit of paint, but as I say, with it being tissue paper, you know, you can't really wet it too much. Okay, so that's already, I think, looking a bit better, much better. So the next thing I want to do is to border around the sides. I've just got the cat out the door, what he was up to. Now to do the borders, I'm using the Spectrum, and this one's green citrine, and these are the other kind I've used. I've got like a bronzy collection and gold collection, and all I did was, with an old ruler, because you're going to go over it, you don't want to ruin it, so this is just an old working ruler, and I'm not measuring, I'm just I don't know if I like that green now. It's very pale, isn't it? I wonder if we've got a bit of a darker one. We'll go round first, see what this looks like. See what it looks like first. I think I should have dried off the paper a bit. Just get your heat gun out and just dry it a little bit before you mess around. I thought Mr. Pip would go downstairs, because we've just had dinner and I've saved him a little bit of fish, and he doesn't know yet, but he usually follows me down when I go for lunch. Right, so that's the green. Yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad at all. We'll carry on with it and see what we think. I'll put the top somewhere, here it is. And then to emphasise that a bit more, I just took a black marker pen, a fine one, and just went round, a bit fiddly, but you don't have to be dead precise, it's just to, you're not making a pendant, it's only for the junk journal, so and like that. So that's a bit done. Next thing, I think I'll put a little bit of brown actually on that if I can. I've got that's grey. I do have a brown somewhere, here it is. It's not very dark brown that. Let me see. Let me just try and make little tin I've got. Just to get out a little darker brown really. Is that brown? Baked earth, that sounds like brown, doesn't it? Okay. I just want to get them branches in a little bit more. That's going to annoy me, so I'm just going to take that off. It won't matter because the bees going on there, so it won't matter. Okay, so that's that, and then we've got to decide what you're going to put on it. Now I've got a ticket here, a little label, and what I've done is, I don't have a huge supply of labels, But I do have these. This is all from one pack, yeah, of labels. And these are sticky back. Now once you've used them, of course, that's it. They've gone, haven't they? So what I've done is I've photocopied a collection of them. Now admittedly you've got to fussy cut around them. So if you're watching telly or listening to some good music, that's a good job to do it too. And plus, on some of them, like these, I've only used a little bit of the ticket. Can you see? Just a little bit of the ticket here and there. So if you use the ones you've actually bought with the sticky back, you've ruined that ticket, if you know what I mean. So having the printed labels, it doesn't matter if you tear them, you know what I mean, you can reprint them, can't you? But that one just fits nice, I thought, there, and I like it's got a number on as well. So I'm going to stick that there. Now I have gone round the edges to save all that time. And now I've got a little bit of collal. In fact, my new box came today, so that'll last me a long while. I mainly use collal when I'm doing it in the little pot. It runs better than any other, I think. So that's that. I'm going to give it a little press. That's going there. Now the butterflies, I think I'm going to have you sideways. The bumblebees. Now I've done a couple of different varieties. Some I've actually drawn and painted myself, just on a card there. There it is. That's all I did. I just roughly did some butterflies, the bumblebees. So I drew the size of the 50p, so I knew it'd fit in it. I quickly did a little drawing and coloured it in, then printed them out, and then fussy cut them. Okay? And I don't think that's actually one of mine. This is one of mine here. Okay? But it looks a bit large, because I wasn't planning on doing, I don't think, loads of other stuff. But you could still fit it on this one. This one is from a tissue, a napkin, and it was just a paper napkin, and then just one corner it had a bee, bigger than that, and the words "be happy." I've not got it with me. So I photocopied them, but I reduced the size of it, and then fussy cut it out. And I even cut the legs off so that I'll put in the legs myself. So I think that's going to go nice there, like that. So we'll put that one in. Just a little bit of glue, like that. And as I say, I think we'll have it going that way, and I think we'll have the bee just at the side like that, just like that. Now I've cut out some tiny little bits. I saw these because they've got blue in it, and this is just a page from I don't know, is it a 6x6? Yeah. And I mean, I must admit, one thing about getting little packs 6x6, you end up with very nice small items to cut out. Little butterflies, stamps, or whatever you got. You don't really have to print it out if you don't want. So I've used bits and pieces of it, and that's it. So this was on it somewhere, and I thought, oh, I like that blue with it. And it will cover up where I've torn it as well. I'm not sure if I've actually inked the sides of this one. So we'll put that on a straight line, like that. I think it's just a little bit, I'm going to use my little Chloe's they were. She reminded me for age. They were mine, Nana. I know. Nothing's safe, is it? So, I'm going to put that there. I'm just going to glue that down. And it's just another little bit of interest. And what have you. But I don't want to cover up my green. There we go. Can we get that a bit straighter? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? So now we've got the bee, a little ticket. There's another little bit of that ticket line here. I don't know whether I should put... Yeah, I might put that bit there as well. Why not? It'll complement the other one. A bit fiddly. There we go. Don't move about. There we go. So that's that bit done. Now also on the bee, I've been just going over like the wings and what have you with a marker pen. It just makes them a bit more noticeable, and you can go around the bee as well. I'll just do that. And then I'll draw in the legs before I forget. There's these little feelers. Then you'll have a one leg coming here, down and up like that. We'll go up there, and up there. Like that. Feeling himself around the flower. Now I don't know whether to put these in or whether to pretend they're behind. I think I'll pretend that they're behind that little ticket, so he's not going to have back legs. Sorry, he's not going to have back legs there. Okay. That looks a bit dull, so we'll just give it a squiggle. A little bit of orange showing there. There we go. I don't think that's bad at all. I still think I could have done better with that green. Do you know? Let me try it again, round it. Oh, I might probably go on the thing now, won't I? That doesn't look green. Let's see. Give it 2 coats. It's showing up a little bit better now. 2 coats on it. That's better. It's trial and error. And if you've got a steady hand, you could even go around the edges with the same colour as opposed to a distressed oxide or something like that. But if you're going to use the back, you have to be careful because it will show on the back. You can always cover it up with something. It won't make much odds. Now another thing on this one, because it was so dark, I used a couple of little gems. I wasn't going to use any gems in this type of project, but it just looked very dark to me, so I needed something to brighten it out. And another thing I found in my little stash is some nice butterflies here, but it's not them that caught my eye. It's things like this little buzzy thing. You know how sometimes you see them when people draw bumblebees? They have that little, I think it represents the buzz. The buzz coming out from the body. And I thought, oh, that's what that reminds me of. So I said I don't want the butterfly, but I did like this idea, so let's see. Very awkward to get off. Let me see if I've got It's a very long one there. Let's see if I can get it off. Just takes time, doesn't it? There we go. And then if I just add that in a bit of a straight line, or where should you go on that one? Oh, that one. Let me see. No, I think it's on this one. But I think it's a bit, I know it sounds daft, but I think it's a bit big. So I'm going to take it off. Just get it up there like that. There we go. I didn't want to cover the number up really, but it just adds a little tiny sparkle. Should we give another one on this one that's always looked a bit dull to me? There we go. Hopefully I won't need to put any glue under them, because that would be a nightmare. Press it down. Yeah. Yeah. I quite like that. But you could make it more glittery. You can get your, you know, your glue, you do grab glue glitter. You could get that out and, you know, and go on some of the flowers or his wings or anything like that. But I say I didn't want to make them too glittery really. So that's how I did it, ladies. So I've got some more to do. I don't think I'll be doing butterfly bees on them all. We'll have to see. Oh, and I made these. You know, people use nail files, taking off the edges of tissue paper and everything. So these are old nail files, and I've just stuck with some good glue, some nice rough sandpaper, and they work a treat. They really do. So I'm pleased with them. So that's it, ladies, and as I say, I've got some more plain ones here, which I don't know how I'm going to decorate these yet. It's still in my mind, progressing. Making my mind up. So I'll get on with these anyway this afternoon, and I'll leave you to your crafting, and thank you for joining me. And please like, comment and share if you want, and I'll talk to you again. Happy crafting, ladies. Bye for now.